Yeah.
I used to cater.
Oh,
Me
yeah.
and Josh Wolf used to cater for them. And the main thing wasn't the money. It was to take a gallon of those margaritas home. You always told the help, we were out of margaritas, but we ordered 3 gallons. They're out. These motherfuckers drink like fish. And meanwhile, you got one in the trunk. When you coked up a gallon of that fucking margarita juice that they have down there.
Was it hot, though, in the trunk?
Who gives a fuck? You put it on ice in an hour. You take it in an hour.
I know, but still.
No, you just put it in the car and you fucking leave it back there. You cater at night.
Come on,
So
Lee,
it's
use your
cool
fucking
out.
head.
I've never catered.
Yeah, so you put the fucking thing in the truck. They have ice in there from the catering. You can tell them whatever the fuck you want. We're all out. Let me see all 3 of them. Okay, whatever. So we take a fucking gallon home with us, and those margaritas are delicious, and they will fuck you up. So if you're a margarita fan, you're a Mexican food fan, El Cholo on Western Boulevard. Western, delicious. And
Past Olympic,
not
I think,
bad.
maybe?
Yeah, it's not that bad. It's not that.
It's not that pricey.
No, it's
you
not
pay
that
like 12,
pricey.
13. That's it. You can have a great time. It's authentic as fuck. They had the blue corn tortillas or whatever, the blue tortillas, like 2 months a year.
Yeah.
It's like a date place too.
No,
You don't
it's
spend that
well,
much,
the
but it's
margaritas.
authentica.
Yeah, the margaritas. In Boulder, there was a place that you had 3 margaritas and they cut you off because they made them with grain alcohol.
What?
So you didn't even taste the fucking grain alcohol. There you are, ha 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 ha. And next thing you know, pop, bam. Fucking delicious. And at lunchtime, they had dollar margaritas, little ones. So people would go in there and get fucking lit. I used to go in there and eat the black beans were the best in there. They had a mix of like refried beans and black beans.
Really?
Just delicious. But all that stuff is, you're right, it's not authentic. It's like
But it's
Taco
a new
Bell with the
authentic.
chalupa. Ask a Mexican what a chalupa is, and he'll look at you and go, I have no idea.
Right.
Because they didn't invent it. That's something, it's like ciabatta bread. That's not Italian. That's some fucking Gentile. So let's be different.
Really?
Yeah. Well, go
John
ask
Ciabatta
an
made it?
Italian fucking about ciabatta bread. Or they may call it something else, but that's garbage. I hate that shit. I hate ciabatta bread. I don't know.
Really?
I don't get it. Yeah,
I love it.
You know, I heard sushi's not that huge in Japan. Like I heard that's like not like I always thought it was like the main
different in
dish.
Japan. It's different.
Big in Japan?
It's like fucking like dirty birds and shit. You eat dust and seeds and sea clams and shit. And your fucking fish has been stabbed and they throw it back in the water.
Yeah.
So you see where the knife wound was. Shit like that. You know, shit like that. That's what it's different. But it's fresh, Lee. It's fucking fresh. You know what else I bumped? I bumped into this guy in Denver. Well, I knew Bubba. Bubba gave me some good fucking weed, too. But this guy here, Adam Tyree, RevTech, these little vaporize, these new systems, these the electronic vaporization. They're like the blue cigarette, but only with reefer, Neos.
Yeah, they're great. You can get refills from dealers all over the place.
These?
Yeah. They're awesome. That style of thing, anyway. And you just buy the refill from the dealer or dispensary.
And does the battery run out?
Eventually.
Yeah, I guess so. Maybe it doesn't, though. Maybe it just works on when you pull. I don't know what
The
I'm
lights are
talking
going
about.
on. I would have to imagine some sort of battery.
I would have threw it in my face, Lee.
I'm sorry.
Fucking Lee. No, Denver was very nice. It was, the food was great. You know, the hotel, the comedy, the people that showed up were just fucking tremendous. You know, I didn't really go into the dispensaries. I didn't want to get involved.
I went just to do it the first time I went. I went just to go and like, you're not even going to check my card or anything? Yeah. And then it's great now. As soon as you stop in.
No, I didn't even go in, nothing like that. I just went and did what I had to fucking do. That's it.
I wonder if they'll have them at the airport at some point. You would think so.
You what?
Have dispensaries at the airport.
That'd be tremendous.
Mm-hmm.
On the way out.
In Mexico, they sold all the pills at the airport.
No way.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's fucking crazy.
And whatever the one is, Cabo.
Mexico is just so crazy. Is it not? Is it me? My friend said he went down there with some coke on the beach.
They're selling coke right on the beach.
On the fucking beach.
They come by in their authentic little outfits, and they go, seashell clam necklace? Seashell clam necklace? And you're like, oh, no, it's okay. This bracelet, authentic. You're like, no, it's okay. Like, cocaine? You want cocaine? Weed, cocaine?
That's fucking crazy.
You're like, all right, man, relax. Get out of here.
And that's at all the beach. All
And it's
day.
like nonstop. They don't stop coming and pestering you. You got to go off. You got to go away.
I wonder if you give them $20, how much coke they give you in Mexico. They got to give you like a pound or two.
I don't know, but I asked that guy for what about mushrooms? You got mushrooms out here because the water was so fucking warm at night. In the middle of the night, you could. It was like, oh, it's great. And he goes, no, but if they, because I was buying weed from him, so I guess he was like on my side. He goes, if anybody tells you they have mushrooms, they're lying. We don't get them here. We've tried. We don't get them here. So
he had a cool motherfucker. So he was very beach.
He was still being honest about it.
He was a good guy. Yeah, you get those. Even
The
drunk.
weed
There's
was
honor amongst
hard.
thieves, Lee. The what?
Yeah, to smoke like an entire joint by yourself.
It's terrible.
Pass out a joint to each person in the circle and say, go to work, because it's just going to get you buzzed.
You know, it's crazy because this weekend, one of the underlying things I didn't think about till 4 or 5 days before I went to Denver was I thought about calling my daughter. Just in the back of my mind. Like,
Oh,
maybe I
yeah.
should just call.
Is she still there?
I have no fucking idea.
What happened? Did you call her?
No.
What? Why?
I just talked myself out of it, I guess. I wanted to do it and talk about it on the podcast because it's that last loose end in my life.
How long has it been?
It's probably been 10 years now.
I could have had a memory if you contacted me or something.
It's all been it was a misunderstanding. It was an argument. It was a lot of anger involved. Not with
10
her
years
and
ago?
I. Yeah, it was like, it was building. It was something that was building for maybe 6 years. They were playing and they kept playing and I kept getting letters and I would get this shit in the mail and overnight box. It was just horrid. It was just a horrid thing to go there. And I tell you what, I went there to work. I went there to do comedy. And I didn't want to call and get into an argument or just have some weird feelings and it ruined my comedy for these people.
Right.
So I said, I'll do it another place, another time. You know what? I reached out years ago. And 2 days later, the Facebook page was gone. So obviously, whatever the fuck it is, so it's time to just move on. One part of me wants to move on. One part of me wants her to meet Mercy, and from Mercy to meet her or whatever. But, right now wasn't the time, And that's it. I really wanted to be back on the show and go, guess what? I called and this is what happened.
Just tell her she's got a sister now.
Yeah, and just, I just didn't want to call the house. Sorry. I just didn't want to,
What is it, her mom's house?
Yeah, I have.
How old is she?
She's 24.
She's not still there, is she?
I have no idea, but that's the call I need to make to find all this shit out, guys, Because
Do you think by the time she's 30, she'll get over it?
And we both have to get over it. Who knows?
What did she say to you last time?
It wasn't what she said. It was the position that she was put into. This is what my beef was, guys, just so you know. I didn't abandon her or I didn't talk to her. No. I followed up. I remember booking that Taco Bell commercial and getting like a bunch of money and going to Boulder, and it was like one of the worst experiences of my life. I've had better experiences when I had no money and crashed on somebody's couch.
Why? What happened?
I booked a room at the Broker, which was at the time was, $100 and something. This is 12, this is 1997. We're going in like fucking Marines, you understand me?
Welcome to church, motherfucker.